In the realm of television commercials, one queen reigns benevolently above all, and her name? Flo. The fictional progressive salesperson has been charming the pants off of TV viewers for decades. But what's the actor behind all that retro makeup really like? Since 2008, actor Stephanie Courtney has become synonymous with Progressive, an insurance company that was founded in 1937. If you've owned a television over the past 15 years, then Flo, the chipper, energetic insurance saleswoman whose entire being hinges on making a sale, is already seared into your brain.
What if a tornado rips off our roof?
You're covered, and you bundled your home and auto insurance, so you're saving a ton!
That's of course thanks to her cherry red lipstick and 50s-era flipped hair. But what's more memorable is her ability to out-pep an army of cheerleaders. And while her enthusiasm may be infectious, her signature style sure isn't. Or at least it hasn't spread to Stephanie Courtney herself. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but Courtney doesn't spend her days attempting to replicate the style of a 1950s socialite. Instead, her real-life look is much more understated. In recent photos, Courtney can be seen swapping out the progressive uniform for comfortable clothing like jeans and t-shirts. She also embraces a minimal makeup look, and she typically wears her hair in an equally understated way. The actor told Cosmopolitan, "I am made up so hardcore for Flo. My hair is teased to the heavens and I have tons of makeup on. But when I'm driving around in a ponytail, rarely does anyone know who I am." Of course, Courtney does share one incredibly important physical attribute with Flo, her gorgeous smile. However, it's safe to say that her real-life style is much more modern. As an actor and comedian, Courtney is somewhat of a chameleon. Over the years, she's appeared in several popular films and TV shows, including The Goldbergs, where she played the role of Essie Karp.
I told my husband that I'd be back by 9, so maybe we should just jump right in.
I bet you'd like that, you little hussy, but sure, let's get cracking.
Because the show was set in the 1980s, Courtney's on-screen wardrobe was considerably different from her and Flo's personal style. During her time on the ABC sitcom, Courtney could be seen wearing loose-fitting neon t-shirts, silk-patterned shirts, and colorful retro jackets. However, the most notable feature of her character were those voluminous curls, which she styled in a number of super cute ways. Flo has given Stephanie Courtney stability that most actors would die for. Although commercials don't usually create millionaires, Courtney's trajectory has allowed her to achieve a $6 million net worth. However, she still sees playing the character as a job, which means she's definitely not donning Flo's look on her off days. In 2017, TMZ caught up with Courtney and asked her a super important question. Halloween's coming up. Do you ever go as yourself for Halloween?
I got you something.
I got you something! Yeah, you're gonna love it, I think.
1, 2,
You want
3.
And while it may have seemed like an obvious yes, Courtney wasn't exactly thrilled about the idea. No, if I made myself up, I'd look like a crazy person. I need, like, pros to do that. When asked if she would consider using the store-bought costume, Courtney replied simply, nope. With that said, Courtney totally supports anyone who wants to dress like her. When asked about people who mimic her Flo look for Halloween, she admitted that she loves it, calling it her favorite thing. She's even given fans tips on how to achieve her distinct look. During an interview with People, Courtney said fans should, quote, keep powdering and you've got to keep applying the lipstick. She added, you have to do it every 5 minutes or else it's gone. Well, she would be the one to know.